You are not folksy. You are definitely cheesy.
I'm cheesy.
He's definitely cheesy, right? Everybody say happy birthday to the birthday boy.
That is me.
It is him. It is he. It is his birthday. He's full of churros.
Oh, such churros.
Yes, we went out for dinner and then we had churros. So it was a good birthday. He tried to go to a movie. It didn't work. Apparently there are showings at the cinema that are only for people aged 60 or higher.
See, here's the thing. This is the 25th anniversary of the release of Stop Making Sense, widely regarded as the best concept movie ever filmed.
Ouch.
Jonathan Demme directed it. I seem to remember it is a Talking Heads movie. And the cinema across the street is showing it in 2 time slots. One is 8:15. I don't really like going to movies at night. There tend to be other people there. And, pandemic.
Right.
And one was 11 o'clock this morning.
Yes, it is not that birthday, for sure.
And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. And then I saw that it was an over 60s only. And I'm across the road at the Biscuit Factory quite a lot, so I know them quite well. And I went in and said, look, I know this is a bit weird, but is there any chance of you getting me into the over 60s screening of Stop Making Sense? I mean, I'm not, clearly, hopefully, but...
Hopefully, clearly, yes.
But, is there any way? And they were like, we are so sorry. We've actually had a lot of clampdown on this recently. I said, it's fine. So, I ate some excellent chocolate and drank some coffee and called my folks and all that good stuff.
Bought comics and had a wander.
But I'm like 98% certain that theater played empty.
Oh, well. It wasn't for lack of trying on your part, but if them's the rules, then them's the rules.
Thanks for the birthday wishes, folks. I did get to see Dumb Money yesterday, which is both very good and has this weird, unpleasant cyberpunk twist when the credits roll, and you see that it has been produced by the Winklevoss twins.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a movie about the evils of venture capitalism, which is being used to launder the reputations of venture capitalists.
Right. Well, at least all the fantastic cameos got paid as a result.
Oh, yeah. I mean, anything where you have Vincent D'Onofrio making a sandwich and chatting to his pet pig is always a good time. So he has a pet pig. It's very cute.
I had no idea Vincent D'Onofrio had a pet pig. Well, there's some.
Thank you, Kiwi. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, I've had a really good day.
Yeah,
nice.
So he's had a good day, and he's received presents, and we are going to go have a spa evening on Friday.
Yes, indeed.
Lovely. And it's been an okay week so far. It is the top of the new financial quarter as opposed to the end of the previous financial quarter, which is very not nice. So we've had a good time.
And I've been playing Starfield a lot. Marguerite's been playing.
And I just horribly
Marguerite got her ass handed to her in Baldur's Gate 3.
Tremendously difficult. I'm gonna have to spend some time thinking strategically about how I'm gonna actually succeed on this particular fight. Congrats on beginning of quarter feelings. Right, Shiny? Enjoy them while they last. Before the end of the world. Yeah, the gate bouldered me, for sure. I'm not going to spoil anything, but House of Grief, y'all. House of Grief is grief. Oh, boy.
Thanks, Doc. Fringe Season 2 is so much fun. I think I'm done with my recording for the first half of it. And it went really, really well. That's actually the stuff I'm doing quite a lot of at the moment. I think I've got another episode of Heine coming in, which is great. I fucking love playing Dooley. And I'm
not just because he's named
not
Dooley.
just because he's called Dooley. And I've recorded a fantastic 17th century poem for an academic friend of mine. And it is basically I pitched the approach to the prof as, does this work if I basically play it like Fox Mulder trying to explain the presence of cryptids in verse? And the prof was like, yes, that's exactly it. Do that.
So, having fun. You've played a surprising amount of Skyrim since you got home on Monday. Well done. Fantastic. Now I have more windy lore. You cryptids in verse. It's not.
It's a good poem, dude. It's a good poem. It's called The Giant Bones of Claverick.
Yes, you do need to play more Baldur's Gate 3, Ken, Dean, so that we can talk about it. Because I am in the Greg is no longer bouldering his gate. Well,
Thanks,
no.
Astral.
Thanks, Astral. No, now Greg has to decide which next playthrough he's going to do. I have a list. I have a whole
There's a
list
schedule.
because it gets complicated. Because it's like, do I want to romance that person or play that person? And then if I play that person, who's that person going to romance? It gets very complicated.
There's
lots
an
of
order.
feelings. There's not an order. That's part of the problem. It's like I haven't ranked them yet. I've just captured the ideas. Stop encouraging Greg Marguerite. Wendy needs PlayStation time. Yes, Wendy does need PlayStation. That is very fair. That is very fair. So yeah, that's been most of our week. It's your birthday.
Yay!
And Baldwin Gates and trying not to work so hard.
Did you just call me Ken while I'm wearing my I Am Kenough hoodie? Maybe.
Sorry. I'm tired. I saw your photos on Twitter earlier. I'm like very Ken energy. We all heard it. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm tired, okay? Half of my brain is like, okay, Lae'zel does not work in this fight because I don't have nearly enough area of effect control, and all those darkness spells are really screwing me up. So I need somebody with a lot of Misty Step, probably Gale, so I can move him around in nuking area of zone control, and then have everybody else get out of the way. But I need Asterion because there's locks I need to pick on the way down, so... Sorry, that's where my brain's at.
Can we talk about my... Shut up and eat the book, Gale. Get the Eva, Shinji.
Oh, yeah. I have the special book that you can put books in that holds all the scary books now.
Yes. Do I want to bang that dude or be that dude? The trans-masked bisexual story.
That's your entire party! It's very complicated. I need diagrams. It gets very... very distracting, let us say.
Dean, we still have yet to see Barbie.
Hold on. I gotta see. I'm going to Twitter to see this photo. I'm refreshing, Dean. I don't see the photo. Come on. All right, tell me when you've done it so that I can refresh Twitter. Once I get BG3, I probably will try a monk, tiefling boy, or drow girl. I haven't decided which would be better for romancing big tiefling lady, an impish twink, or a small lesbian. Yes? Short answer is yeah. We refer to Karlach in this household as the hot Cheeto, and she is my everything. And I've seen somebody do a very cool thing where, you design your character, and then you design what's called that character's dream warrior for plot-related reasons. And so what they did is they played a game where they played a Tav and they romanced Karlach. And then their next playthrough, they played Karlach and designed the Dream Warrior to be the original romanced Tav. And I'm like, my whole entire heart just exploded. That was very sweet.
You see, this is the difference between how we approach Baldur's Gate 3 on TikTok, because Margaret looks at all this really in-depth, fun, interesting, complex stuff. And that is the best hoodie in the fucking world.
That is the best. That's like almost like a swimsuit cover-up, like beach sort of hoodie. It is brilliant. Epic. Well done. Very well done.
Also, good haircut, buddy.
Yeah, good hair today. Totally jealous.
See, Marguerite goes for that, and I am entranced by someone who is playing a kobold with a demonic rifle on TikTok. The first video for which is the old Here Comes the Boy song, just played in 35 times the normal speed with the kobold shredding on the rifle like it's...
I've seen a multiplayer of all half-naked barbarian halflings. Like, they're all in, like, gladiator underwear. It's adorable.
Living embodiment of the thong song.
Kind of, yeah. Needless to say, it's a very good game. It's very creative. You can do lots of things with it. Yes, you can play halflings. You can play gnomes, halflings, dwarves.
Kobolds.
I don't think you can play kobolds.
Okay.
Half orcs, half elves, humans, dragonborn, tieflings. I think you can play Gith, you can play lizard folks. I don't know what they're called. There's a bunch.
I believe it's
There's a whole
Lizard
bunch.
King.
There's a whole bunch. It's very cool. It's very fun. Inbox clear, chat. Well done, Hawkeye.
Hey, good job, Hawkeye.
So yes, that's been our week so far. It's not been well, no, it has been an exciting week. It's been your birthday. That's been great.
Pretty the fuck exciting.
But yeah. My brain is just...
My brain, y'all.
I have a headache. There's like atmospheric stuff going on, and I've drunk lots of water.
Thanks, Herbert, and thank you so much for the amazing books, buddy. Those are very cool. I'll be diving into those shortly.
Well, then, Hawkeye, don't be doing more customers.
Sorry, but my brain's being fried by Scott Stigler's The Crypt, reviewing the audiobook for SFF Audio. I miss you guys loads. Oh, brilliant. I am curious, actually, Astral, because the original version of that has a character very loosely co-written by me in it.
Oh, Marguerite's birthday was this summer. Don't worry about it. My birthday's in July. It's over.
Yes.
It's gone. It's like September and October is...
Birthdays all the way down.
Is Zolia and Ducky and Wendy and Alistair's birthdays all within like this 3 or 4 week period of time. It's nice that we get to celebrate all their birthdays. My birthday's not such a big thing to me. Yes, there's so many September, October birthdays for sure.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to The Crypt. Like I say, there might be a character I kind of worked on in there. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
Scott did the thing with the original podcast where he basically co-wrote most of the first season crew with different podcasters.
That's very sweet of you, Hawkeye. Uh-huh.
And I was one of them.
Nice.
So,
because we are old. That's why. I'm trying not to think about that too much. Speaking of birthdays, I will be in London for a long weekend at the beginning of November. So if the two of you wouldn't meet for a coffee, it would be lovely. DM us. You know how to get a hold of us.
Hell to the motherfucking yes.
The only reason we might not also be able to do that is because one of these nights I'm gonna close on this fucking house. and then we will need time to accomplish house moving things. But you know how to get a hold of us. That would be great.
Well, it's so much of the last few months have been hold. I
have taken 1 week of vacation time this entire year. And during that week, we had 2 trips, one of which was a wedding, and we hosted a friend from abroad for a week. So Marguerite's nerves are starting to fray. She needs time off, but I'm holding all what's left of my vacation time.
Just as an indicator.
Actually having the move, and it's going to happen any freaking day now.
Yes, third person is an indicator.
What, the fact that
you referred to yourself in the third person there?
Yes, because I'm present. I'm tired.
Did you smell what the margarita is cooking?
Yes, there's supposed to be a house. Supposed to happen by the end of next week. We were told we should hopefully have a completion date, which will hopefully be in October. I have my doubts at this point, but then we can move, and it has to happen in November. I'm not moving in December. That is stupid.
You can't make us. We'll scream. We'll tell
Why are all of the ad timings gone off all of a sudden? It wants to run an ad break now. We haven't been talking that long.
We've been talking 15 minutes.
I'm going to have to check the ad break thingies because I think they've gotten all messed up.
We've had mysterious technology stuff recently. My phone is arbitrarily...
Who was it that you asked me whether or not they had a vault?
Cave Johnson.
No. Cave Johnson does not have a vault. It's Leroican, Janeth, Zar, Gray, Ravengard, Gortash, Keen, Devere, and Glitterbeard. Glitterbeard's vault is the one where I got the reward for sending back the... I was such a goody two-shoes. I gave back the money, but I got a magic thing. So
yes,
cool.
Whoever would have thought Margaret was...
Yes, look at my notes! I took notes! Yes. Me? Paladin? Nah. Yes. Very much so. Absolutely very much so. So... we should probably, it's going to make us do commercialism here shortly. And then we should probably actually load up the game. Thank you for subscribing, Dean. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dean. Now, commerce.
And now, commerce. Yes, exactly. Oh, house buying is a whole thing that has consumed my entire year, and I would very much like it to be over soon, please. So I can get to the being fun and picking colors and painting things phase. That's what I'm looking. Felt we just repotted ourselves and now there's actual room for all our roots. That sounds wonderful. Oh, yeah, I will bother solicitors constantly. I'm real good at that. But I still... there are 5 transactions in our chain. We refer to them as chevrons because we are nerds. And 4 of them are encoded. And I'm waiting for the 5th.
Dean, we have such a backyard. Rocky's going to love it.
Wendy has a garage roof now! Hooray! So, hey folks, commerce is about to occur. We're going to take off for a minute or two while that takes place. And in the meantime, I will convince Steam that there's a game other than Baldur's Gate 3 that I need to load so that we can play it. And then we will It's not lies. I control the button. And then we will come back and do more puzzles with hopefully great quantities, fewer bad people throwing blindness spells at me. And hopefully that the builders were still knocking about up there at 8 p.m., but I think they've actually finished. Fingers crossed. All right, ad break, folks. And then maybe, like, I'll be less scrambled. We'll be right back.
We off mic?
Maybe? No?
Apparently not off mic.
Maybe? No?
Technically, the ad breaks work. Buy stuff.
Maybe not.
Stuff is good.
That didn't
Look
work.
at this stuff.
Why did that not work? Fascinating. Okay, this is interesting. We'll do it manually. We'll do it on the night. Very sorry. What have you done? What is happening here? Go away. We'll be right back. You're still running.
This can't... Okay, so this can't be you, because you haven't touched these settings since last week, which was shaped... And...
Okay, I think we're back. The game is back. Yeah, but you need to scoot over because you're not on camera.
You gone.
I love you very much. This is a bit loud. Reminder, folks, there are the occasional jump scare on the title credits screen. In fact, let me put the content warnings. Okay,
I was saying in the ad break, I always get weird 1980s, 1990s...
Because this is less creepy. There we go.
Martial arts movie tournament training montage vibes from the theme tune to this. It always feels like Jean-Claude Van Damme should be doing the splits on top of a skyscraper in Tokyo.
Right. Wasn't it between two semi-trucks? Wasn't that the ad?
You don't want to come for me on movies in which Jean-Claude Van Damme does the splits on top of buildings.
On top of buildings?
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was the one on the, like, breakfast counter with the toast.
That's Time Cop. I'm thinking specifically of Bloodsport. No, you asked for this.
It's your birthday. I will indulge you, but I will also. I can't put. Can I put a tangent alarm up on the game? Yes, yes, I can. There we go. Okay, fine. Oh. How very purple. I was only really listening last week, so this is a touch startling. Yes, yeah, let's do a little bit of a recap, shall we?
So it's not going well.
We are officially in the barrow.
We've excavated the barrow, which is very large. And we hired several local workmen who excavated the barrow for us, and in the Grand Victorian style, we supervised by going, you, troll, manual labor.
And then we got inside, and then they left.
They all fucked us.
And then we went crawling around, and then we found puzzles. And now we are here.
Thanks, buddy. And now we are in the barrow. And we are, as you are about to find out when we head right, not alone.
Yes, there are things and puzzles ahead. So just a quick reminder about content warnings, folks. Phobias, death and dying, horror, mental health and trauma. There were some sexual themes. There's sound effects, flashing lights, jump scares, violence, all of that good stuff.
You will also notice that our heroic follower of Sappho here has finally...
Wearer of sensible shoes.
Has finally realized, after 12 hours of wandering around Beulah, that she may in fact have made some bad choices.
So we will be continuing the investigating. We came out of this room. I'll show you again for folks who weren't here last week. We solved the build a whip, find some straw puzzle. This is where we came in and the door closed behind us, and then everything went very, very purple. So,
I mean, if you're picking up kind of Wicker Man vibes, you're not wrong.
Yeah, you're not. So, and that was right. And then one more thing for previous installments, there's a playlist there from Twitch, and the Dramatis Personae is being updated as we go along. So, although right about now, I don't know if there's many more characters to update it with. Wicker Man, only York. I mean, not wrong.
I know what you do it to. Well, really, you got two options. I mean, if you put the Ferris wheel in the ground, it's the big hotel. Always just.
I love how hotel is singular. There is the
big hotel. The other possibility is you do it during the Viking ceremony. Just shove your sacrifice in the boat they burn.
So let's go look at this goo on the floor over here. Okay.
Oh, Central.
Plinth!
Good choice. Fuck you, Plinth.
Fuck you, Plinth.
Very good choice.
Okay, so let us observe that we have a plinth. We have a whole bunch more broken pots. There is substance. Oh, and there's a room here, and there's one room here, and I think there's another room off to the side as well. So let's look at the plinth. Oh.
Whatever was once placed here is long gone.
Tremendously useful.
That's comforting.
Thanks for that, Torchwood. Good job.
Ooh, more rooms, more pots.
Empty.
Okay.
Empty.
Fine. So we've got this room over here.
That's a goat, and a goat-headed child, and
another plinth. Vessel. Look at her face. She's like, what the hell?
Fuck.
Mural. All right, we're just gonna kind of like explore the things.
I feel like we're not talking about the goat-headed child.
Is it a goat-headed child? Let's click on the goat.
That's a goat-headed
this
humanoid.
Makes my skin crawl somewhat.
I mean,
what exactly is it? It presents a small, rounded object.
One that looks kind of like the one on the plinth.
What's with this wheel over here?
Astonishing.
Okay.
An ancient device.
Carving hole.
A thin rod with tiny notches along the shaft. The head is adorned with an Ouroboros.
Okay. Put it back! Oh, well, it's now in our inventory. Can I put
That's you see what you've done there? You've opened the fucking Stargate.
Alright, I put it back. There's a couple of dials and there's a
I
slot.
can't fit my fingers inside.
Well, don't do that then!
Don't insert parts of you into the history.
Okay, you say that. But I made that mistake at one point in Baldur's Gate, and Asterion laughed at me. So let's move on.
A lot of questions.
I'm sure you do. I was dared by a big ogre lady. It's a long story. Bless you.
A remarkably accurate depiction for something that must be so ancient.
Accurate of what?
Goat.
The goat.
It's a goat. It's a
And a
dude.
small person
goat-headed
with a
child.
round thing, and a not so small person with
I've
a
seen
round
this
thing.
A24.
Right? Okay.
Goodness me.
Hey, Herbert.
It says statue.
Something
Do we
is
think
gleaming on the
it's a statue?
humanoids.
I know. I'm going to. Hello, kitty.
Herbert? It's Herbert.
Okay, jump scare.
What madness is this?
Standing stone, statue, shining object.
Something is hanging here. A writhing mass of serpents carved from stone.
Interesting.
On the reverse side is a thin, notched shaft.
Like
Perhaps a key of some nature.
or like the thing you just found in the other room.
Yeah. Serpent key. Look at the standing stone.
There is a queer heat emanating from the stone.
Okay.
Nothing of note here.
Can we just talk about the fact that the moment you notice the
statue
cat,
bears no moving parts or secrets, it would seem.
the cat doesn't shut up.
What on earth are you doing down here, you silly cat?
I think it's actually the goblin.
Did you follow me? It looks absolutely starving.
Do I have anything to feed the cat? No. You want the violin, kitty?
I'm not sure they would be interested.
Very fine. I don't have any food, though. Alright. Let's go. We'll come back.
Okay, Herbert. Just, you know.
Do we have to investigate the substance? But first...
A thick, greasy substance is oozing from the broken pot. I haven't the faintest idea what it is.
Oh. Yay.
I don't wish to touch it.
Then don't! Not until the plot makes us. Let's look at the pots. For the broken one.
A thick, greasy...
Alright, fine.
I haven't the... I don't wish to...
I don't wish us to touch it either.
Empty.
Interesting that everything else so far has been empty.
In any other circumstance, this beautiful vessel would be one of my greatest finds yet.
I love how
meaningless.
I love how many of the
Just
chat
an
are
empty
looking
pot.
at the black substance on the floor and going, "Edgy."
Hello, Eddie. Alright,
Incredible.
I know what this is gonna
That's
be.
a word for it.
That's a puzzle. That right there is a puzzle. We'll come back.
Hello. Ooh, okay. So the goat's blocking the way until we can
I
go.
shan't go near it.
Yeah, Okay, the goat's blocking the way until we solve a puzzle. Ooh.
It looks like an object could be placed here.
Interesting. Okay, so goat says no. Don't go that way. Okay, now. The puzzle I think we have the best amount of clues for so far is this, because if we look at the book, okay. There was a previous reference to all eyes must face towards the seventh Archontic. And we looked up Archontics.
And it is a demon.
And the seventh one is a demon, right? And then if you look in here, ooh, there are shinies. Crank, 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 bus, hand. Oh God, there's like physically a hand on the crank over there.
Oh, beans.
My God.
Oh dear.
A severed hand is locked in a death grip on the handle. Who did this belong to?
And why has it not decayed and fallen off?
The fingers are icy cold.
What? Touching it!
I've managed to pry it off.
Oh, God.
Should I keep it?
Please tell me you did not just put a severed hand in my inventory. What? My inventory!
I mean, you know, there's the potential for a hand of glory there if you wanted to.
Oh, God, please don't feed it to the goat.
Oh, Herbin, I think you got it.
Oh, no. Stitch, how very dare you?
Well, Stitch, between that and Wendy's holy broken sword Batman earlier on, you folks are on good form tonight.
She wouldn't touch the mystery goo any substance, but she'll pick up the severed hand and put it in her backpack. I'm hoping the purpose... okay.
Okay.
So I think what we have to do is we have to make all of these point towards the guy in the middle. That's kind of my guess.
You think that's the seventh Archontic? I agree.
And there's something shiny here on this one.
There's something in its mouth.
Another hand?
A gold coin.
Okay.
Okay.
There are no markings on heads nor tails.
Interesting. A blank gold coin.
Urban Lizard just suggested that the severed hand could pick up the goo.
We'll find out, won't we? Alright, so let's try each of these. Okay.
Okay, so that's now.
This crank is jammed. It won't budge.
Alright, well then I won't worry about it.
Oh dear. I have an awful feeling about what that goo is.
Grease. I think
you might have overshot by one.
Yeah.
Dean, you do not in fact have to hand it to her.
Children. Don't make me turn this adventure around. I was already in the right spot. If I overdid it. Okay.
Go smear the person goo on the severed hand and
can't move it. There's an inscription on the base. Thartharoweth.
Would you kindly?
Thartharoweth. 1 second.
I can't move it. There's an inscription. V-I-I. Roman numerals.
So number 7. You're the 7th, so they all have to face you. That's my understanding. So maybe this guy doesn't. I think we have to go try and use the hand on the goo, which is making me unhappy.
Good job, severed hand.
I can't see how that will help me.
No. Puzzle says no. Use severed hand with substance.
No, that won't achieve anything.
Okay, fine. Can I put them in a pot? Yes. See? Sensibly.
I've scooped some of the greasy substance into the pot.
Okay. So now we can go use it on the one of these that's not gonna budge.
This crank is jammed. It won't.
Pot of grease.
The greasy substance could act as a lubricant here.
No one think about what the greasy substance is, as Urban has pointed out what it is.
Voila.
It's oil. Let's say it's oil, right? Oh, yes, because that's...
Super great. Ah, that's not right.
Something has emerged from within the bust.
A fragment.
Come on now.
A curious object. I'll keep it.
That's a little time sake of my time here in hell.
God, if another one of these is an anchor, I'm gonna go with it. Mr. Magnus, what are you doing here? Yeah. Bust fragments. Serpent key. All right.
That doesn't fit there.
That doesn't go there. You stay there, evil goat. Alright, that puzzle's done. This puzzle's done. Fuck you, plinth. I think this one's next. Let's examine the vessel and the plinth. Greek letters. What does our book say about Greek letters?
Characters. Perhaps Greek in origin?
G. Was the Omega your first clue?
Thartharoweth is a
Demon of some kind.
Gnostic, ass-headed, I believe, demon.
Okay, so we dealt with this puzzle. We found the code was simply in the singularity of the characters. Because this clue we've already used. Singularity of the characters. Okay, so... Okay, well, this doesn't help me any at all because these aren't things I can push. Notes. Let's get over Glitterbeard. Okay. A, Alpha, Bravo, Papa, Alpha, Epsilon, Alpha, Funkiness, Alpha, Bravo, and invented A, and A, Omega, and then A, and... Okay, so if we singularity of the characters would be the P.
Are you code breaking in real time? Very lucky man.
But hold on, go back to the book. Because if you go back to the book, there are 4 characters here which are unique. And these are 2 of them.
Rho and Theta.
Well, the Rho and the Alpha. And there's a Xi and a Theta, which is fine. Found the code was simply in the singularity of the characters. So, I've got the single characters. What do I do with them, is the question. Do I just push them? There's no clicky sound.
Yeah, that's a good place to start. Do you have any capacity to interact with this at all, or is it just an image?
It's just on the plinth so far. I haven't examined the vessel.
I can't move it an inch. It's heavier than it looks. There is a thin slot set into the front of it, not unlike a piggy bank.
Gold coin.
I've got a gold coin. Of course, I won't be able to get it back. Okay, save. Piggy bank. Attempt. Okay. So that way, if we lose the coin, I don't lose the coin.
The coin went in.
Thank you.
I don't think anything happened.
So let's go take a look at this wheel now.
You have arrows on 2 of the 3 discs.
It moves a fraction, but appears to be locked in some manner. It moves a fraction, but appears to be locked in some manner.
I
can't quite fit my finger.
Stop trying to put your finger in things!
The rod doesn't seem to fit here.
That's the coin.
The rod doesn't seem to fit here. The rod doesn't...
Interesting.
The rod doesn't...
The rod only goes on one side. Did you not pick up another rod?
I picked up another... this serpent key.
That doesn't fit there. That doesn't fit there. That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit there. That doesn't fit there. It fits.
And you now move the center.
I think I shall leave it in place. Something moved in another room.
In another room, you say? So it's these middle 3.
Yeah, Grim, I think the word concerning in block capitals is pretty much the perfect summation for all of this.
What changed? Nothing here. Nothing here. Goat's still there. This hasn't changed. So what this is telling me is that we have to solve this puzzle before we can use that puzzle. Because this is changing something in a place that we can't see the effect of. Let me try something. Okay, so Now let's go check that and see if it's changed something we can see. Lots of back and forth.
The snake wasn't there before, right?
Okay. Okay. What are you doing, Mr. Snake?
You know, I've lived in Sunnydale my whole life, and you know what I've never seen before? The big castle? The big freaking castle!
Hmm.
The statue is well out of reach.
Do I want it to be within reach? Folks, I don't have anything to feed Herbert.
It looks absolutely starving.
I'm not feeding it a separate end. I'm sorry, I'm not. Can I do something with this? Hang on.
Oh dear. Oh.
The statue bears no moving part.
Alright.
Nothing of note here.
I think maybe we do need to get the statue within our reach, which seemed to be a different position. So let's go mess with that again. As far as I can tell, the wheel is controlling the snake's body. So that way... I think this is like down. I know everyone wants me to feed the hand to the cat. I will do so under duress at the end. Yeah, so...
The statue is well out of reach.
It's still out of reach.
The statue is...
The fact that... Could you pull up the book again, please?
Yeah. Oh, there was something about the snake in there, wasn't it? Da-da-da-da. 2 snakes.
That leads me to believe that the goat room... Because that's where we are. The goat room. The goat room maybe has controls for a second snake.
Look at this. Doesn't this kind of imply that that dial has to be at that top position?
Let's give it a shot.
Let's try it again.
It appears...
Can you move the outer dial yet?
No. Can I move this one more, maybe? Alright, so that's the... That seems to match the book. Hold on. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That seems to match the book. And then the outer dial, it looks like, is going to have to go over here. So let's see if we can play with the outer dial. Oh, we can now. Okay.
Line the outer dial up with the left hand snake.
Yeah, full on 9 o'clock. It's one of those 2 positions. Let's try this one, and if that doesn't work, we'll come back and move the outer dial once more.
The statue is well out of reach.
The
statue is well out of reach. It looks absolutely starving.
Not feeding you the hand, you creepy cat! That's a good question. I'm wondering if the pin needs to be there as well.
I can't quite...
But let's try this really quick, and then we'll mess around with the pin.
We appreciate both your patience and suggestions, folks. We know this is a little trial and error.
The statue is well out of reach. The statue... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You think move the right snake one down? It appears this...
Like this?
There it goes again, on its own.
Yeah, you sell 5.
The statue is...
So they're both equivalent.
Wendy, I do not think that has ever been more deserved.
But part of my concern is I don't know what it is I'm trying to make them, where I'm trying to make them go.
My suspicion, if I may, is if you line the 2 snakes up in the correct position.
Yeah, Shiny, I'm starting to think we might need a second piece. Yeah, let's go back to the wheel and look at the book diagram again. Hang on. So, here's the wheel. The diagram from the book with puzzles is like this. See? Outer wheel, 9 o'clock. Yeah. Inner wheel is up here at the, like, 2 o'clock position. 2 o'clock position. So... I love how ancient temples always have stone things that move. Let's try... maybe a little bit higher. And then let's try this pin. Oh, something clicked.
Oh.
Hey, Mer, thank you for yelling
Mer.
happy birthday to Alistair. Something clicked on the left-hand side, or it just says click. Let's go look. Oh my god, now we have
That
laser
is the
beam.
frickin' laser.
Remarkable.
Laser.
Why do we have freaking laser beams? This is becoming straight up Sunbow 80s G.I. Joe shit now. Okay.
All I ask is sharks with frickin' lasers on the frickin'
Statue
heads.
is well out of reach.
It's the pin. We're missing the other pin. That's causing the stone to activate, apparently. Is anything else changed?
The statue is well out.
Okay. I tried the eye. It didn't count as another pin.
Albeit walk through a clock.
No, we're at commerce, unfortunately. So let's do commerce really quick, and we'll be. All right, fine. I'm gonna save. Hope you're all happy. This is going to be horrific.
Oh.
Why did we do that, chat?
Oh.
I hope you're all happy.
Oh, that ain't
God.
right.
I hope all of you are happy.
Oh.
I now have to go look at whatever that cat just vomited up
It was
after
the
eating
other
a
pin.
desiccated
You know it
hand.
was the other pin.
I hope you're all happy. The coin.
Oh, it's got bile on it.
There are no markings on heads nor tails.
Oh.
Alright, hang on real quick. Let's see if I can...
Put it in the ancient Sumerian vending machine. Let's see what we get.
The coin went in. Something stirred within the plinth. I should take a closer look down there.
Fuck you, Glenn.
Alright, I'm gonna snooze the ad break. Hang on a second. Hang on. Alright, we snooze the ad break.
The characters are now protruding out from the plaque. Perhaps I can push them in some manner.
So now they are buttons because we've played the ferryman's price because there's 2 coins. All right, so unique characters, right? Okay, so those are you, and you.
Oh, look.
Another fragment.
And a pin.
Oops, missed what she said. And another pin.
A thin rod with tiny notches along the shaft. The head is adorned with a coiled serpent.
Wendy, I was talking to a friend about a game he's designing the other day, and he didn't understand me when I referred to couch cushions. I had to explain myself. Okay. There's another click. So now we've activated whatever this standing stone laser repository is.
What in God's name?
It's a piece of stone that fell off because you put lasers through it!
No, but Jesus!
What's this?
You're the worst archaeologist ever!
A piece of stone carved into the shape of a crescent moon.
This lady's gonna give me a heart attack.
It must be important.
Okay, we're just gonna leave all the...
Cool.
Okay, this statue's now on fire. Does anybody care?
The
Or...
statue bears no moving parts or secrets, it would seem.
Yep, now we go back to the goat offering.
Yeah, great. Just leave the fucking snake
Whatever
places.
was once placed here is...
We'll just leave the snake lasers there! Oh my god, woman. Alright,
The last time I saw an archaeologist this terrible, it was the ones in Power Wash Simulators.
Oh my god.
You power wash statues.
Oh my god, my head. Alright, we're going to take a brief break so I can recompose my shit. And then we're gonna go deal with Black Phillip over here. Yeah, you. I'm looking at you. Okay. So, no. You take psychic damage if you try to do that. So, all right.
Okay.
3 minutes. We'll be right back. Get yourself a beverage. God only knows what's going to be next. I don't. We'll figure it out.
And we're back.
Welcome back to Snake Lasers. Okay. Hang on.
Happy little snake lasers.
Happy little snake lasers. Fun with whatever the fuck this is. Ooh, okay. Right. So we have a whole bunch of puzzle pieces now. Alright. We got you.
It fits.
Yes, it does. It goes here.
It fits.
It goes here.
It fits.
Ah, come on now.
Oh, it's gone.
What was that?
Okay, so good news, because the room being guarded by the demon isn't being guarded by it anymore.
Renee! My hand is full!
Smoke the goat.
I mean, to be fair, knowing where the goat is probably better.
You've played Snakes and Ladders, but have you ever wanted it to have a little bit more violent, futuristic death? Well, do we have the game for you?
Huh. The music's changed.
To quote Dr. Henry Jones Sr., our situation has not improved.
Hmm.
Missing page of the diary.
What have we here? This is my father's handwriting.
It's the missing page of the diary.
A page torn from his journal?
Samuel's hand was ripped clean off by an unseen force. There was so much blood. It remains to be seen if Saxnot was the perpetrator of this shocking act. He's a sturdy lad, and he'll live, but he is shaken. I am shaken. Mr. Shoulder, however, seems very keen to push on. The man is positively chipper. He's right, though. We do have a job to do, and by Jove, we will get it done. Jove. Dean, yes, please can we compare save game names, because that is one of my. I'm up to like 375 of them. So yes, that would be very.
I think You and Danger Girl might be the best.
You and Danger Girl was definitely the name of one of my saves. Yes. I also think Fuck You, Raphael is one of them as well. I got very creative. By Jove.
Saxnot.
Remains to be seen whether or not Saxnot did it. Remember, Jove equals Jupiter. Yeah. A popular swear. Yes. All right, there's an inscription and a niche. And many serpents' heads. And a lid.
It's very heavy.
Fine. Soil.
The soil has hardened into a thick casing.
Oh.
Karja?
Kanja. Okay. Right?
Sarja? I have no idea what it means.
Okay. Let's look in the pots. They're probably empty.
Empty. Empty. It's been smashed to smithereens.
Bracing.
Okay.
Horn is missing. Obviously. Oh gosh, you can. Okay. No, don't touch it. Stop touching things.
It looks like something could be mounted here. Try as I might, I cannot pry it open.
I'm surprised she didn't say prize.
No movement there. The eye seems somewhat loose in its socket.
Okay.
Could you perhaps use your trowel to dig up the soil?
Hold on, I'm gonna look at there's some more things over here to look at.
Urban is right.
A round niche has been carved into the side of this slab.
Probably the eyeball.
I can't remove it. I can't remove it. I can't remove it.
Yeah, and this is in fact the face we saw when the goat scared us. So, all right. Something goes on here.
Trowel the soil. Give it a good troweling.
Sure. I'll
Trowel
give
it
the
up.
the soil a good trowel. Poke, poke, poke.
A goat has been buried here.
Okay.
Don't trowel the soil any further.
How gruesome.
What's the gruesome? It was buried. You're the one who poked at it.
It's very heavy.
Okay.
A small round niche has been...
But I don't have anything further to put in any...
That is well out of my reach.
Turn the handle again.
Yeah, and go see what
and
changed.
see what has changed. And it feels like it's in this room.
Nothing appears to have changed. No.
I need to find a way forward. It's no use going back.
Okay, great. I'm trapped.
I'm gonna hate even saying this. Can you use the trowel or the chisel? Prise the eyeball out of the bust.
All I have is the knife now.
It's no use.
Have a good one, JJ.
I do not wish to... If I can just wedge the knife...
Oh,
damn it.
Got it.
Did you really just pluck his eye out?
Oh my god, I solved a puzzle.
I hope you're proud of yourself, honey.
Yes? Thanks, Ellie.
Is that blood?
Oh! Oh! Reminder for content warnings here, people.
Perhaps I can find a key for this.
It's a keyhole.
No movement there. Perhaps I can find...
Is there a key?
You haven't put the eye in the coffin yet, because obviously that's going to solve all of your problems here in bisexual nightclub hell.
Well, there's a niche over here.
Put the eye in the thing under the spectral goat coffin.
A small round... Remarkable.
Oh, man.
Girl, you in danger?
A keyhole. There's a key. I'll take it.
Okay.
The recess bears no more treasure.
Okay, so put it in here first.
A keyhole.
Does it go in that?
The key doesn't seem to fit.
Go stick it in the eye.
No, hold on though, but... But then why is there a keyhole here?
I should take a close... No.
Okay, fine.
It fits.
Of course it does.
Sounds like a mechanism creaked somewhere far above me.
Nice.
That's not moving an inch.
Okay. Let's try messing with the horn now. Still no change. Interesting. Okay, next question. No, can't do anything there.
Looks like something could be mounted here.
What?
Yeah, that's a good horrifying thought, Wendy. Can we open his mouth yet?
Try as I might, I cannot pry it open. Try as I might. Try as I might. Try as I might.
No. That hasn't worked yet. We're gonna need both horns, so look around.
The goat has horns.
That is well out of my reach.
Yeah, it does.
A horn has broken away from the skull.
There you go, honey.
I'll take it.
Sure! Why not?
Okay, so it seems like we found the puzzles I can solve, and they're horrifying ones. Good to know. Thanks, everybody.
The horn fits perfectly, as if by design.
Good job, Ozzy.
Try as I might.
Pull the other key out of the demon goat goblin dude's mouth and maybe close it before hitting them.
Oh no, my option
There.
is to exit.
Okay.
You're done here. You can go
Okay,
now.
thank you for your service.
Okay.
Bye.
A keyhole.
There. We just found the...
Okay. Alright.
Alright, here we go. We're all gonna die.
The key fits.
I love how she's not even scared yet. Something
Sounds
else
like
moved.
a mechanism creaked somewhere far above me.
This is gonna be an ancient freaking elevator. You know that, right? We've already had laser beams. The only thing we're missing right now is the giant sentient stone statue. Or the pool of heavy water with the giant tube worms.
What a horrific racket.
Is that the cat?
Yeah, I think it's the cat. You were referencing the Academy in The Witcher, weren't you?
No. That's the 3-part G.I. Joe Weather Dominator thing where you had to get the pool of heavy water and the part with the ice skating rink where they were shooting at it with lasers.
Okay. Alright.
It is well out of reach.
Okay. Oh.
That's not moving an inch.
Have a good one, Dean. Good night.
Have a good one, Dean.
I have a terrible,
Thanks, Fox and Moose.
terrible idea.
Oh my god.
Nothing happens. Interesting.
The fiddle and bow. Left. No, that... No.
It's cursed by Letter. Yeah, you just figured it out.
No, that's not it.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I think Urban Strike G-A-D-A-G.
I know. But it's this. It's...
No, that's not it.
Yeah, we've got the notation, Graham.
Yeah, I see it here, but...
Is it a literal transcription? Is it literally assume the top string is the far left?
I see, so it should be like this.
No, that's not it.
I wonder if it's the other way around then.
Yeah, Fox has just pointed out fretboard to, as you know, that normally read the other way around.
So then this. Yeah, okay. Other way around. The feline chorus has grown silent. The achievement's called Ceasing of the Racket. There we go.
Oh, okay. That's lovely. Ooh. Oh, well played.
I just played a violin!
In hell.
In hell! I'm sure this will be fine, everybody. I'm sure this will be fine.
Okay.
Why are... Why are there thousands of cats in here?
Just. Hogwash. Is this all in my head?
Interesting. Was she hallucinating? Or thinking that she was
all you said is like feline Evangelion.
That's a very good pun. Congratulations. Don't do it again. Oh, good God. The music has changed. Again, now hold on. Before I go back. No. You don't get to go back. Okay.
There's no going back.
The plaque is inscribed with Latin text.
Okay.
My father understood the language well. I'm afraid I don't.
And check his journal.
It says...
Allow me.
Moon? Star? Didn't his journal translate this? What does his journal say about this? We've passed all these. We made the lasers go. A dead language reveals the path. For thou art the moon, the chief of the stars. Listen to the things that I have said. Follow the words of my mouth. Reveal thyself to me.
Ostende mihi translates as show me the way.
Yeah. I think that's what this says. This is the translation. Art the moon, the chief of the stars. Listen to the things that I have said. Follow the words of my mouth. Reveal thyself to me. I have a feeling this might be you go through a door, and then there are 3 more doors, and then there are 3 more doors, and one of them has the lever that you pull to go back to the original doors, and then you get attacked by magical skeletons.
You're processing some stuff here.
Okay. Moon. Rely on memory. Moon. Stars. Listen. Mouth. Thomasina disbelieved in the cat so hard they disappeared. Quite possibly.
One of my favorite X-Files episodes has that as its payoff.
Nope.
Yep. Doggett just refuses to be killed because he realizes it's too stupid a situation for him to die with him.
Moon, eye, sun. So the only one of these there is the moon. So we go through the moon door.
Well, shit.
Whoa! I was not expecting that. You in danger, girl.
Father?
With popish tricks and relics rare, the priests their flocks do gull.
Okay.
There's some content.
Folks, we have been warned that there will be some content coming up, so reminder of the warnings of said content for a moment.
In casting out the earth take care. Huzzah! I've found a skull!
Oh! Oh, wow!
Ooh. Ooh.
This is why I wrote them down. Another page of the journal.
This is my father's handwriting.
My initial suspicions are proving to be true. We are not dealing with a mere folk goblin conjured up in the minds of farmers on which to blame their failures. Saxnot may dwell here, but he is not alone. I think back to all I have studied, all I have learned. Everything points to the possibility of a much more malign influence. Something long forgotten stirs within this bleak place. Something dark, something monstrous longs for attention. I have prepared the tablet. I will put an end to this.
Cool. Cool.
I don't understand.
Cool.
What is this tablet he keeps referring to?
I think we should find it. Because we don't have anything approaching a tablet at this point. And I'm very worried. Oh, it doesn't even give us... Okay, so the next one is clouds. Hand stars. It's stars. I wrote it down.
It's too high up to touch.
Well, then don't
For
touch
the love
it.
of
Just go through the
God,
doorway.
Thomasina.
I wonder what happens if you go through the. I don't want to.
Probably nothing good.
Yes, that's why. Nothing good.
The hand-eating cat was good in this game. Probably more content coming up, folks.
2, 1. You can open your eyes now, Thomasina. Come. Are you ready for your first excavation?
Oh boy.
Father!
Capital. Make sure you remember everything I've taught you. I have a feeling you might find something special.
Can you hear me, Father? Is it really you?
I'll be watching from the steps, my little bird. Good luck.
This is creepy and I don't like it.
I remember this.
Great. Oh, come on. Be forgiving the horrific nightmare we're having.
Thomasina, we don't excavate.
Does her dad have little horns? Let's check. No, I think he just has horrible hair.
Nothing.
Love how it makes me proper about this. I have to use a trowel.
Nothing.
Of course not. We have to do the third one. The way these things work. Oh, what horrible thing is going to happen.
Hey, Bonsai.
Hey, Bonsai. Oh, of course we find remains.
The wretched smell. What is the meaning of this? Father?
Probably more content incoming here, folks.
Yeah.
Just be aware.
The next one was listen. Oh, an ear.
Thomasina, is that you?
He hasn't talked before, has he?
Father! It is! It's me!
My dear, sweet little bird. I'm so very dreadfully hot. Please remove these covers. They suffocate me so.
Father, you can talk again.
And I've got so much to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
So much to tell you.
Mm-hmm. No, 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 no.
But please, first, the covers.
He's gonna be a skeleton or... Mother, can you hear me?
Mother?
Folks, there's about to be content. I sense Boneses. Oh, he's turned into flowers.
Oh! Oh dear. Ooh,
Father.
crumbs.
Your body.
Oh, my dear, clever girl. You're so close now. How good it is to finally speak with you again.
That's not him anymore. Fairly certain it hasn't been him for a while.
Don't worry. It will all be fine soon.
Yeah, okay.
Girl, you need to get some, like, self-preservation instinct ASAP.
You're close to the end, little bird.
Cool. Okay.
Water, mouth, crown. Our last clue is mouth.
Accurate and fair. Fair and accurate. Logical description of same.
The final descent. It all ends here. What sources of fire do I have? None? I have no weapon. I have a trowel and a knife.
Trowel and a knife.
Like, what's with the tablet, right? Gotta hold the knife. I'm attacking the darkness! Yeah, they did say they needed blood, didn't they? What are you?
I'm choosing to believe that's a rock that looks like the head of a happy doggo.
So what was the mechanism that I moved? With the horn that we never came back to? Because it was up, and we are decidedly not going up. Oh gosh, there's about to be a vista. Oh look, an impossibly gigantic space underground, right? El Blanco's gonna pop up any second. What was the name of that horrible, horrible movie I watched that involved an entire, like, giant undercavern, giant tower in a huge vaulted dark space under Los Angeles? I can't remember.
I don't know, but I have to see it now.
No, you don't. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was the worst movie I've ever seen. Okay. Entrance. What does it say?
Okay. Alrighty.
God.
Okay, it's a combination of all the symbols that we've seen so far.
Father, this ends now.
Girl, you can't even define what this is. Oh, wow. Soil. Oh, they want me to bleed.
We're just gonna keep mashing the content warning here, folks.
Nothing else?
There's something here, in the soil.
Sure.
Of course there. The skull. It's a
Tablet.
A tablet made of lead.
Yeah, that's classic.
There's an inscription scratched into it. Aliges daemonium incantamentum.
Demon incantation something?
Oh, let me. Seen at least 2 Evil Dead movies. 2 most recent ones. Ammonium incantamentum. A spell for binding demons.
With mine blood shall thou be bound to the earth.
I don't want to be bound to the earth. I want a hot bath. This is what her dad did, didn't
Yep.
he?
And only with mine blood shall thou be freed.
Oh boy.
Is this what Saxnot was referring to?
Probably, yes. I'm drawing a fucking line in the sand here,
Don't
people.
read the fucking
Don't
Latin.
read the Latin.
My father wrote this?
Your father bound a demon. Yeah.
I know what I need to do.
Really?
Oh boy. Well, you do have the knife.
Oh, ad break, you can piss off.
Yeah. No ad break for you, Mr. Funny Man.
Oh, man.
Look away, folks.
I don't have any control over this. I'm not getting to make any decisions. Underground rumbling. That's always good, right? Girl, you're gonna die. And you deserve it, because you've been stupid.
I can still scarcely believe what I saw looming over me in that Stygian chamber.
Did you? Excellent.
Good word usage.
How does one even attempt to describe the indescribable? The vision before me defied all logical explanation.
So did your stupidity.
All my efforts to do so have fallen on deaf ears, merely providing a chance to be mocked, pitied, and dismissed as mentally unsound. I dare not commit that unfathomable glimpse to paper, but it was real, Mother. He is real. Not an imaginary terror, but a demon, a god brought to life. I turned and ran, striving to somehow make my way out of that accursed barrow alive, inspirited by the hope that my squalid deed had freed Father from his plight.
Lovely word, inspirited.
Inspirited, yeah. Listen to the music. You hear that energy?
Yeah.
That's gonna turn into a train.
Yep.
I think.
Speechless voices whispered to me in unknown tongues that grew louder with every step.
How did she get out?
Did she?
Suddenly, there was light.
Well...
I saw him too. That night I saved your father. Ever since then, I've felt his corruption growing within me. It grew stronger and stronger as he raged against the incantation that bound him beneath the soil. I fought him with all my might, tried hard to bury him in the corners of my mind.
We just screwed up bad, didn't we?
Maybe.
Oh, seen how I tried. But I could deny him no longer. I became naught but an instrument. His voice became my own. I deceived you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was a John Carpenter movie all along.
Yes.
I am his now. Soon we'll all be his. Hail Abraxas Rex.
Oh my.
Okay.
Well, I say she's done it, Leonard.
Hmm.
Your lordship, I believe she has. My dear Miss Bateman.
I'm gonna stab you. I still have a knife.
There is a god about whom you know nothing, because men have forgotten him.
Freaking old one worshipping Tories.
We call him by his name, Abraxas.
Welcome back, Master. Come, Leonard. We must await him at the chapel.
You know, leave her out there in the rain?
Aye, only there shall he be complete.
Oh, wait, there may be a chance for me to stop this.
How do we have another outbreak this quickly?
Because I hit snooze.
Oh, yes.
Oh, folks, I don't have any control right now.
Ah, Miss Bateman.
Okay, we're going to take a moment for the ad break and then try to get through this, what I anticipate is a flashback. And then we'll wrap up just a skosh late. All right, we'll be right back. Okay.
So,
Let's see what happens.
Welcome back to Ticehurst House.
How's Dad?
It's been quite some time.
Yeah. Content incoming. A quick reminder of content is a great idea.
Terrible weather this evening, is it not?
Am I not speaking anymore?
Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see. A bit of rain won't kill me, will it? You mustn't be interested in me nattering on.
Why is she not talking? And why does she keep looking at the camera?
Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper. You'll catch your death out here.
They're going left.
I don't have any ability to do anything. This is... I have, like, no inventory.
Check the stuff you can interact with.
I kind of think we're a vessel now.
Ah, Mr. Kemp. Welcome.
My heart is his heart, your lordship.
And my light is his light. We've a full house for today's sermon. You'd best take your seat.
My heart is his heart, your lordship.
And my light is his light, Mr. Long.
You have made an Eden here, your lordship. We are ever so thankful to you.
I assure you, Mr. Long, this is only the beginning. Please, join the others inside.
I mean, that's my hope, but I doubt so.
My heart is his heart.
And my light is his light, dear Leonard.
Fuck you, Leonard.
How are you feeling?
Fit as a fiddle.
Oh!
And now I sit in this dismal room, day after day, year after year.
So did she go back home somehow and catatonically destroy her father?
Yeah.
And
imprisoned and committed with seemingly little hope of redemption.
I mean, you did explode a couple of nurses, Thomasina, I'm just saying.
And I'd really like to maybe know a little bit more about how you did that.
You have chosen not to visit me, and I understand that, I do. Indeed, I've had but one visitor, Arthur Tillett. He comes to see me once or twice a year. A loyal and decent man who tried in vain to warn me of the wicked plot concocted by Lord Panswick and Mr. Shoulder.
Poor Arthur.
Thankfully, Midland Railway accepted his transfer request. He and his wife were able to leave that damnable village several weeks after my excavation. It feels like an age has passed since that fateful night at Ticehurst House, but finally, you have my full account. I thought I knew my father. As I look back on my childhood memories, I can only conclude that it was his wish to protect me from the true nature of his endeavors. But why didn't you tell me the truth, especially after what happened to him at HOB'S Barrow?
Good question.
Why did you allow me to grow up idolizing a man who didn't exist? I did not kill father. It was he that guided my hand. I was in thrall to that most malevolent force.
Yeah.
Abraxas.
I'm expecting more jump cuts here.
I beg you to understand. He has had his revenge, but I know he will return. Where is he now? What more is he capable of?
He's in the body of Tories.
I only wanted to save my father. Oh, Mother, what have I done?
Where's that Cheeto?
Forgive me.
Uh-oh. Expecting credits. Good grief!
Wow.
Oh! So, the priest being sick had nothing to do with it at all.
Or the priest being sick was an example of the spiritual corruption in town that he was not being allowed to fully perceive.
Shogo!
Yay, Shogo!
Hey, Shogo! Yeah, the priest was just a red herring. Wow, what a horribly grim, bleak ending.
So,
Or, apparently there are not other endings. Are there? Have we researched
no,
this?
there's one ending. That's the ending.
There is apparently not other endings. I wonder what was up with the worm then.
Which one?
You know how you could get a worm at some point?
The apple.
Yeah, we did use the worm. We put it in the apple. And that's what made her drop it, so that the herb seller was distracted so we could swatch out for the elderflower. Their other games share a universe. Interesting. Wow. Let's let the credits run, but, eek. What an ending.
This is from the developers. There's one ending. Choices made in the game influence dialogue and achievements. Oh, thank you, Wendy.
But Thomasina's fate will always be the same. We did consider having one alternate ending, but didn't settle on one that wouldn't unravel the whole narrative and point of the game. The initial thought was to do something similar to what Grimoire said, but we felt it didn't fit the overall story arc and what we wanted the game to say. The ending of the game is kind of the whole. Yeah, I think the brain sorbet is definitely going to happen, but let's complete the credits, or at least we'll let the credits run in the other room. There's a bunch of additional things yet. I think they're almost done. Careful what you let your kids idolize is the message I'm taking away from this. Especially if you know that, maybe they're not into the most healthy of things. Eek. The entire adventure game community and every single one of you who has liked, retweeted, wishlist, and followed us. Totally dig it. Don't know what's all with the cats, but that's okay. The Blackwell series, Unavowed and Shiva. Interesting, okay. Full links to the web can be found in the games and so on. Right. Attribution. If the village you're staying in tells you to leave shit alone, you should probably leave shit alone.
A lot of stuff.
Huh?
They published a lot of stuff.
You should investigate. Because I think we're going to have a week or two before Slay the Princess comes out. Alright. I think that's it. I think it's just going to take us back to the top. Yep. Alright, everybody. Hang on just a second. There we go. Let's go to shenanigans. Let me shut that down really quick. Freaky, creepy game. Amazingly cool game, though. You good? Are you investigating? You're like, are there other endings? What's going on?
There are, as have been confirmed, no other endings.
Oof.
It's a John Carpenter movie.
It's a John Carpenter movie.
It's this awful, unspeakable thing has woken up. Good luck.
Good luck. See if you live. Not everybody else will, but, see if you do.
So I forget who it was, but someone on Blue Sky was talking this week about how in the early moments of The Thing, Macready is playing chess. And the final moments of The Thing are two kings who have run out of moves.
Yeah, because I remember there's a lot of chess debate about whether or not, if you're down to just two kings, whether or not the game can ever be won, or if it's just a draw.
Brilliantly as well. I'm fairly certain that Kurt Russell and Keith David have knowingly participated in a decades-long campaign of misinformation, because they have both
and
said...
yes, John Carpenter is the thing, among many, many, many others.
Because they have both said, yeah, I'm the thing, at the end of the thing.
Why are they shooting at the dog? Watch the movie! If you haven't ever read it, there is a brilliant short story called The Things, plural. Let me see it. We did it on Pseudopod, didn't we?
Escape Pod, I think.
Escape Pod, really?
But yeah, yes. And the memory being drafted over to narrate it.
Here we go. Which is the thing from the perspective
of the
thing, which is a brilliant short story. Well worth diving into the archives for that one. Have you guys done a flashback or done a
Flashback Friday for that? I'm pretty sure we have, yeah.
Yeah, I have to look it up now. Maybe not. Sorry, I've been... Yep. You guys did it Flashback Friday for the things. It's a great story. Great story.
So...
Oh, thank you so much for the gift subs, Fox. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Fox and Moose. So, everyone's now nice and horribly traumatized.
I have high opinions of Peter Watts, even if his essays ruined all science fiction for me. Oh no! A great fiction writer, for sure.
And thank you, Bookworm.
But now we must do something...
Not that.
Not that.
Yes.
Because everybody is going to have a very bad night's sleep if we do just that. So apparently, we have more modern nerd birdie booster goes viral tweets, which says good. But we should warn you, there are some content warnings for the shenanigans. Cryptocurrency and Elon Musk. Just as a heads up, everybody. All right, do you want to start with these?
Yes.
Can we also just give a shout out really quick to this week's fan art, which is adorable and which has taught me something new. I did not know that there was a name for the Peter and Simon ship called Foggy Skies or something.
Yeah, Lonely Eyes, Foggy Skies.
Which is all new to me. And I just saw this fan art on Tumblr just run across my feed. And I'm like, that's adorable. And I didn't know it was Simon. And I just think it's really cute. Because you sit like that with a cup of coffee.
I know.
Which makes me laugh. I saw that and I'm like, somebody's been in our house again. Oh no! But it's very sweet. So I wanted to share it because it's really cute. All right. So let's go back. Hang on. I'm trying to push the buttons. Let's go back to some shenanigans. Right on. Okay. Here we go.
You want me to do this?
Yes, you can do this, and then I'll take coin. I'll take another one. Wodehouse appreciation on the site. Here's some more. Uckridge.
But that's the best part, old horse, said Uckridge, animated. Unlike our ancient, debauched fiat currency, all right in its way, I suppose, but no match for the future. Cryptocurrency gets more and more computationally expensive to produce. They do it with computers, I'm told.
What's so good about that?
Upon my Sam, don't you see it? Expense is value. Scarcity is value. I held back from wishing he'd make himself more valuable by leaving.
Was that me?
That was you.
Okay. I held back from wishing he'd made himself more valuable by leaving.
Dash things can only increase in value as more and more people embrace progress. Everyone wins.
Except the people near the end of the chain, I pointed out.
And you don't want to be one of them, do you, laddie? Now, are you in?
I shook my head.
Disappointing. Tragic. And like you killed the electric car. Look up at the sky in a month's time, old horse. You'll see the rest of us, those who possess the big, broad, flexible outlook, waving down at you from Mars.
He checked the time.
Should we go to lunch?
Let's. The diner didn't take Bitcoin, so I had to pay for us both.
95% of NFTs are now worthless.
If only we could get all of that carbon back. Here you go. Okay, these are good. Oh, so the prompt is, love the Millennial Birdie and mix Bobby Wickman adventures. This is probably a long shot, but would you ever write Millennial P.S. P. Smith? Okay. I don't know who that is.
You want to start?
Yeah.
The time I came clean, Comrade Musk. I am not Mark Zuckerberg's traitorous cousin, Ron Zuckerberg. I do not even think he has traitorous cousin, Ron Zuckerberg, although I wouldn't swear to it in court. For all I know, he could have 3.
The man who was not Ron Zuckerberg adjusted his monocle thoughtfully while Elon smashed the button behind his desk labeled Rehire Security.
He's Russian when I do him. Merely a pleasant subterfuge to gain this audience today. It is about the X, Comrade Musk. True, it defends the sensibilities on levels both aesthetic and fiduciary, but I am not here to censure. When I look at that eyesore, I see only a cry for help from a broken, unraveled man. I feel pity and compassion.
He placed a sympathetic hand on the sputtering Elon's shoulder.
I'm offering you a vacation, Comrade Musk. Let a steady hand, mine, steer the ship before it crashes upon the rocks any more than it already has. Act fast. The water is pouring in.
And the followers are pouring out. Who the hell are you?
Patience, Comrade Musk. I was getting to that. It's pronounced P. Smith. The P is silent, as in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. Consider this an intervention. Normally there would be friends and family with sentiments like, we care about you, and you've changed. but a certain depth of sincerity was called for and found wanting.
See, the problem is I'm hearing this in the voice of a certain character currently in my party in Baldur's Gate 3, and it is making me laugh hilarious.
Would every right to think it's normally there would be friends and family with sentiments like we care about you, and you've changed, but a certain depth of sincerity was called for and found wanting.
Oh.
There it is.
And finally,
Modern nerd Bertie Wooster goes viral.
previously, these are a bunch of previous ones. The original
Wooster post
hit 4,000 notes earlier. Please, I'm just a simple lesbian who writes whatever this is.
I say, Jeeves, I've gone viral.
Congratulations, sir.
Jeeves bowed his head. There's just one F-tier pull in the proverbial gacha, if you catch my meaning. Said virality is localized entirely to Tumblr.com.
Jeeves raised his left eyebrow an eighth of an inch. Sir? Those who know Bertram Wooster know that he is nothing if not extremely online. But the Tumblrites' ways had me stymied, and I told Jeeves as such.
Take these tags, Jeeves, from Tumblr user azirafailed-sweaty- well, you can see the username, Jeeves. User ASCAB reblogged with hashtag I'm gnawing off my own leg. What do you make of it?
Perhaps I can offer illumination. Sir.
Illuminate by all means, Jeeves. Listed pronouns are worm, if that helps.
It is my understanding that in such matters, approbation can be discerned through the depth of emotion expressed, rather than the literal text.
You mean worm is jolly well chopped?
Precisely, sir.
Naruhodo, Jeeves, a thought occurred. Do you have a Tumblr account?
Jeeves said nothing. I love these hashtags. Bertie's getting better with the pronoun thing. Hashtag worm pronouns.
Sounds badass, honestly.
I love it. Naruto.
Naruhodo, Jeeves.
Naruto. Blast.
There is a moment in the new series of Only Murders in the Building where one of the older characters says, "Oh, is this a mem?" And there's just a moment of silence.
Where I just went like this. And he refused to look at me for several moments. It was delightful. I have such a headache. Okay, so we solved a bunch of puzzles and freed the demon because we were stupid.
Yeah.
I feel like we should stop and go to bed.
Thank you, Fox and Moose. I thank you for the definition on that. I appreciate it.
What, Naruhodo?
Naruhodo.
Yeah. Or
Great.
Sulk. I think that's everything.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Good grief, what have we done? This has been so much.
Nope.
Welcome to Horror Christmas. We ended the world and
we end the world.
committed urn murder.
Urnicide.
Urnicide. Oh, God.
And in a couple...
Why did the nurses explode? Where was that? What? I don't understand.
I think Endwich's comment about, well, now Lord Stanswick is PM, probably tells you everything.
Yes.
This has been a delight. A bisexual lighting, horribly gory, terrifying, apocalyptic delight. Thank you.
There were lots of cats, but they were feral. And we fed one of them a desiccated human hand. I hope you're all happy.
And he scarfed that down like a Twix. It was most impressive.
Oh my gosh. What an experience that was.
Thank you so much for joining us. You will next see us on Friday when the full lid next issue of goes live. And then on Sunday, we are back with what we're pretty certain isn't the last installment of Stray Gods, but we're also fairly sure might be the penultimate installment.
Yeah,
of Stray
it's pretty
Gods.
close to the ending. We need to talk to Frankie.
Thank you, Kiwi.
If she's okay. I guess.
Oh, Murder. Well done, Fox and Moose. Murder. Murder. Good night, everybody.
No, don't encourage him. Just don't. I know it's his birthday for like 45 more minutes, but please, we gotta cut him off at some point, don't we? Don't we?
I've not had sugar in just under an hour.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye for now.
Marguerite.
And this has been fun. We'll see you next time.
That was well placed. Well done. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you soon.